Hello riders, it's Josh from CycleHunters.com. Today we have a pristine, super clean 2019 Kawasaki Ninja ZX6r. This is the 636. It's that really cool slate looking gray. It's a little bit glossy. And obviously it's got some black accents going on here. Just a very nice example. When we get into this, not a whole lot as far as blemishes going on here. It's in really, really nice shape. I mean, look at that front. Looks really good. Bar ends, mirrors, all good to go. Like I said, super clean. Not much for blemishes. So if you're looking for one of these, oh man, this is really a nice one. You know, like I said, there's hardly anything going on for blemishes on this bike. But this is the Supersport 636cc. It's got more than enough power, I can tell you that for sure. It sounds awesome too with this M4. Ripping up the street sounds amazing. Now, yeah, these abbreviated tails too. Looks good. Gone is the day of the big chunky rear tail, that's for sure. Looks good, looks good. Not much for aftermarket stuff, just the M4 pipe. Other than that, it's a stock machine. And you can see, like I said, everything's really nice and clean. Just a good example. You will not be disappointed. You know, this bike, you could, if you wanted to, you could ride it daily. There are people that are sport bike riders that do such a thing. But you gotta want to ride these. Now look, triple tree, this is where they're mounted. So this is, again, this is the aggressive Supersport model where, you know, they take this and they turn it into the track bike for the street, for the track from the street. So these are very hardcore. Again, yeah, you could ride it all day long, but you know, in the sport bike world, if you're getting into it, 600 cc's is a great place to start. This one's a little bit more powerful because it's the 636, which is nice. You get a little bit of extra boost on the road, past that truck on the highway. It is more than capable of doing what you want it to do. Simple stuff. Again, you know, you're talking integrated tail or turn signals. We're gonna put the lights on here in a second. Let's do that. What did I do here? Yeah, that's the right key. There we go. 6,303 miles, so not a whole lot of mileage on this bike. Let's see. We got to turn it on for that. Now, controls, you know, they are pretty simple. However, on these more modern bikes, you now have selectors for modes. You have your KTRC for your power modes. It shows your gear indicator, clock, obviously, oil, temperature, all kinds of different little things. Your fuel gauge, which is cool. Obviously, your mile per hour, centrally located tach. You have your indicator lights to the left for your check engine, your neutral light. For your turn signals, you can see here as well. This is your four-way, which is down here. Right there is your four-way and your turn signal indicator. Turns them off. But yeah, and you can see, let's see if it'll go in. I don't know if it'll actually. No, it won't do that. So you can see though that it is your gear indicator here. This is your high beam, low beam. Again, turn signal, horn. This is your mode selector here. So you have, you can see how I'm toggling through that. for your power mode, full power, low power, your traction control level off, 1, 2, 3. So again, you have the ability to attenuate the power. If you're in rain, you know, you can go to power low, traction control 3. It's the most interrupting, so that you can get the throttle down, you know, get the power down to the ground without spinning up the rear wheel. So you have a lot of different things on these modern bikes today. So let's go ahead. Whoop, get off of this. Okay, so I don't think I have to pull this in, but listen to that. Low beam, high beam, low beam, high beam. Left turn signal, front. Left rear. Right rear. Right front. Oh my goodness. Oh, it sounds so good. That sounds glorious. You know you love it. Of course you do. Yep. Well, the 636 is definitely going to give you enough power to go from here, there, and everywhere. You know, these bikes today, they are as powerful as 1,000 cc's 10, 15 years ago. You are getting these packages in these bikes that are so well put together, formidable packages where the traction control, the power modes, everything that you could want in a bike, it's now available. And they are gorgeous. Love the look of these things too. So the other thing for us is that every one of our bikes gets a 48-point checklist.
When we service your bike, we hand you a key, not a need to have a toolbox.
So when we go through these, it is our goal to make sure that it is as close to 100% as to what it was when it was new. So oil and filter, that's basic stuff. We check the charging system. Obviously tires, brakes, you know, any of the things that are going to make sure that your bike is as close to 100% as we can make it. Because all you want to do is ride, thumb the starter, and just get going down the road. That's all you care about. You know, we put a battery tender lead on every bike so that when you're done for the day, you come in, plug it back in, your battery's going to hit with 100% as much as it can, you know, just by getting that little extra trickle going on. You know, all that stuff's important. And we go over them to make sure that you get it. You're just going to go ride and enjoy it. Beautiful machine. You know, you could ride it every day, but you kind of want to sit in that hardcore riding position. But for those people who want that sports bike, race bike, this is a great looking option for you. So if you're digging the 2019 Kawasaki Ninja 636 ZX6r, give us a call at 717-273-1809. You can see the full list of our current inventory at www.cyclehunters.com. You can email us at cyclehunters@gmail.com. We have some financing options available. We can ship bikes. In some cases, we can deliver them. We have aftermarket warranties available. We have helmets and all these types of things. So please, drop us a line, like and subscribe, give us your comments, engage into the conversation. Oh yeah. Well, you know the drill, right? Until the next bike, my friends. Happy riding.